If you've been writing on Medium for a while, you might have noticed there's been a sudden decrease in the story stats and the EPR, which new writers have come up with this new term called earnings per read. Yes, before we dive into this video, I'd like to tell you something that Medium hasn't officially declared a term called EPR. It's something that new writers have come with. But even though it's an arbitrary term, the dip has been real. Like I run a publication, Book Sara Superbar, which is in the Boost nomination program. But in the last month, like in December and in January, I've seen a strange dip in the earnings of every article that have been published. Like earlier, a story that used to make a certain amount of money for a certain number of reads, now a story with the same number of reads will make less than 1/10 of what it used to make. It's terrible and it's demoralizing and everyone is demotivated. So I wanted to make a quick video to address this. So before we go ahead, let's talk a little bit about what might have caused this sudden dip in earnings. So recently, Scott Lamb, who is the VP of Content in Medium, released an article saying that they are dealing with a huge wave of spam and fraud on the platform. Because of this, they had to delete thousands of articles that were engaging in spam. What exactly is meant by spam? There are two broad categories that are counted as spam. Number one is engaging in engagement rings. What this means is you have a group of say 20 writers and you all engage in each other's articles just for the sake of driving money to each other's accounts. So that is hugely discouraged on Medium. The only engagement that counts is organic engagement. The comments that count are the kind of comments that come from your heart. If a writer really enjoys reading your piece and they leave a heartful comment on it, that comment counts. Anything else like follow me please or nice work, these all count as spam. So any writer who was found to be engaging in spam, their accounts have been deleted. Because of this mass deletion of accounts, a lot of writers' stats have been affected. People who had seen high stats before have now seen a sudden dip in stats. The second way is if you generate content using AI. So Medium is touted as the place that will make a better internet, and you cannot make internet better with using AI, because we all know the kind of content that AI generates is like trash. Unpopular opinion but true. Anyway, if you're not a part of engagement rings and you're not using AI to create content on Medium, then you should be safe from this mass deletion of accounts. So moving on, because of this sudden tweaks that Medium is doing, the stats have been low for many writers and the earnings have been low for a lot of writers. So that's why there is this large scale panic. I have seen so many comments on my YouTube videos that their income has been super less. And so many writers in my publication have commented that even though their story got boosted, they are not even getting 100 views and earning barely few cents from it. That's not what Medium was supposed to be. That's not how the boost was supposed to work. When Medium introduced the boost system, it was a way to reward writers who are writing genuine content on the platform. So the boost is meant to reward writers who are writing heartfelt stories. And if you have seen that your boosted stories have earned less, then it is because of this tweak that Medium has been making. And I believe that this is a temporary thing. So now let's talk about my experience as a writer. So I've been on Medium for 4 years now, and there have been so many phases where earnings have gone up and down, up and down, up and down. The last time I remember this happened was in the summer of 2021, when the views suddenly dropped and the income was just peanuts. A lot of writers left the platform protesting that their stories were not earning anything, so they might as well write on some other platforms. Because so many writers were leaving the platform, Medium came up with a bonus system. It was very simple. If you make $50 or more in a month, you will get a bonus of $50. If you make $100 or more, you will get a bonus of $200. And if you make $200 or more through your Medium Partner program, then you will get a bonus of $500. This bonus system rewarded writers who were actually getting good engagement on the platform, and they kept up the system for about 4 to 5 months. After this, the stats more or less stabilized and people were making as much money as they used to make. So a lot of writers who left, they also came back on the platform. So what I mean to say through this example is Medium genuinely cares about their writers, and they do not want writers who are creating valuable content to leave the platform. Which is why I feel that now, even though the stats are down, there would be a time when it would go up, and until then Medium would definitely take some steps to take care of their writers. In fact, I'm part of a Slack group of publication editors where a lot of members from the Medium team are also there, and the CEO of Medium has recently confirmed in this group that A, Medium is not losing money in any form, and B, they do intend to bring the earnings per read back to how it was before. In Tony's own words, they plan to pay writers as much as they paid in November or more, but certainly not less. So if you are suffering from this low income or low stats recently, just hold on, because I believe Medium genuinely rewards writers who write good articles on the platform. So if you are feeling demotivated, I would suggest just hold on for maybe 1 month or 2 months and give Medium some time to tweak its algorithms. There are hundreds of thousands of writers in the partner program, so it is difficult to implement changes of this scale, right? So we got to be patient. We have to trust the system that Medium has built, and we need to keep writing valuable content so that we maintain the traction that we have built, and we do not give up on this. I have also suffered the same. My earnings have been super low of late, but I'm still continuing to write because I believe in Medium, and I would encourage you to stick on, to show some trust, do not get demotivated. And while you're writing on Medium, and if you need some help on this journey, if you need some guidance on this journey, you can join my 100-day writing challenge community. The theme of this is that you make a pledge that you will write N articles in 100 days, and you have a community of writers from all over India who will help you along the way. You can ask your writing questions, Medium related queries, and you can also ask feedback on your unpublished articles. It's not an engagement ring, it's a genuine community of writers who are helping each other on this journey. The link to join the 100-day challenge is in the description of this video, so make sure to check it out. If you found this video useful, please do share it with other writers who might learn something from it. Thank you so much for sticking on until the end. I'll see you again with another new video. Until then, stay awesome and keep writing. Cheers!